In a small village surrounded by tall Iroko trees and red earth roads, there once lived a girl named Ada. Ada was not born quiet. She was made quiet. Every evening, when the sun melted into the hills of Umuike village, children would gather in the village square. They laughed. They ran. They sang moonlight songs. But Ada never joined them. She sat behind her mother's hut, hugging her knees, swallowing words that wanted to escape her mouth. Because in Ada's house, words were dangerous. Her father believed that a girl's voice was like smoke, it should rise only inside the kitchen. Children are to be seen, not heard, he would say, his voice heavy like thunder before rainfall. And so Ada learned to eat her words. When she was happy, she swallowed it. When she was hurt, she swallowed it. When she had dreams, she swallowed them too. One harmattan night, when the air was dry and the moon looked like a broken calabash in the sky, something strange happened. Ada woke up unable to breathe. Her chest felt heavy. Her throat burned. She tried to cough, but what came out was not a cough. It was a whisper. Then another. Then many whispers. The words she had swallowed for years were fighting to come out. They filled the room like invisible spirits. I want to learn, I want to sing, I want to be more. Her mother woke up in fear. The heart trembled as though ancestors were passing through. The village diviner was called at dawn. An old woman with silver hair and eyes that saw beyond flesh. She listened carefully. Then she said something that shocked everyone. "This child is not sick," she said. Slowly. "She is drowning in silence." The villagers murmured. The father frowned. "What nonsense is this?" he barked. The diviner looked at him without fear. "When a river is blocked," she said, "it does not die quietly. It floods. This girl's spirit is flooding." The diviner asked Ada one question. "What is your voice saying?" Ada trembled. For the first time in her life, everyone was waiting for her to speak. Her father's eyes were on her. The villagers were watching. Her mother held her breath. Ada felt fear rise inside her like fire. But this time, she did not swallow it. "I want to go to school," she said. The wind moved. Birds flew from the Iroko tree. The earth seemed to pause. She continued. "I want to learn how to read stories. I want to tell stories. I want to become someone whose voice heals others." Tears rolled down her mother's face. The father opened his mouth to shout. But the diviner raised her staff. "Let her finish." Ada's voice grew stronger. "I am not smoke," she said. "I am fire." Silence covered the village like a blanket. For the first time, the father saw not a child, but a spirit refusing to die quietly. That night, he did not speak. The next morning, he walked Ada to the village school himself. No apology. No explanation. Just action. In Africa, sometimes love does not say sorry. It changes. Years passed. Ada grew. She learned. She read every book she could find. And one day, she returned to Umuike village, not as the quiet girl behind the hut, but as a storyteller. When she spoke, people listened. When she told stories, children leaned closer. And whenever a little girl tried to hide her voice, Ada would say gently, "Do not eat your words, child. They are meant to feed the world." And that is why, in Umuike village, when the moon is full and the night is calm, mothers tell their daughters, "Your voice is not smoke. It is fire." And fire was never meant to be hidden.